Hey boardies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're talking about top 50 most played board games for those who log their plays, such as myself, on the website boardgamegeek. Now this is the month of September 2023. There has been the Spiel Essen Fair over in Germany, and of course you might see a big change in that obviously for next month. So do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to check that list and see how it compares. Also let me know in the comments about YouTube of course, because this does get shared as well. I'm keen to know your thoughts as to maybe some reasons why there have been some shifts this particular month. Now, I'm just one voice, I have my opinions. I've heard some other opinions as well as to why we have some movement. One game appears twice because of a special edition, and we have had some games dropping off, including Expeditions, which you can find on the channel now as well. It's not live as an individual release on the channel, but you can find my video over on boardgamegeek as it's currently listed as unlisted. So also dropping off is Challengers, Catan, and Point Salad. Catan I'm sure might pop back on again. I think Point Salad may well do as well. Maybe Expeditions with expansion, if it happens to do that, it would probably jump back in there again. But we do have 4 new entries obviously as well. We have 5 games from 2023, and the most popular year to have games on this list is from 2022. Perhaps unsurprisingly, as games are now fully released as distributed around the world, and those logging their plays are now doing so. So let's start off with number 50 in this list, and we have Terraforming Mars, the dice game, which was actually at the Spiel Essen Fair in 2022 and 2023. Might be playing it this Saturday. This is a game whereby obviously you're rolling dice by Fricks Games and Stronghold Games. Check out my playlist for Stronghold Games and Indie Game Studio. And again, this is just a dice version of Terraforming Mars, which I've yet to play, but I'm very keen to try it out. Didn't pick up a copy in the end, pretty much ran out of space. But this is a game which is the 4th highest new entry, up 150 positions, averaging 2.1 plays per month. At 49 we have Acropolis. Now I have played this, but yet to make a video. Hopefully I'll get around to doing so, especially whilst it's in this list, and also check out my boardgamearena playlist, whereby there's about 150 plus games on there too. So this is down 5 positions. And at 48, still yet to play this game by Pegasus Spieler. Check out my playlist for them. This is Dorf Romantic, the board game. I believe it's a cooperative game, and you can check out my cooperative playlists, where I have played over 320 different cooperative games at time of recording. Then we have a roll and write, so check out my roll and write playlist, and I've also got the app for this I think as well, and this is That's Pretty Clever, or Ganz schön clever. It's the biggest faller. It's not my favourite by Schmidt, but I've got a number of games coming from Schmidt on their way, by Wolfgang Warsch, including another of Wolfgang's games, such as the expansion and the base game for Taverns of Tiefenthal. And I played another game similar to it called Gin. Some more videos coming to the channel soon, whereby I played the Z Garcia from the Dice Tower. At 46 we have Take 5, that's a Zex Nimt. Check out my video for that too. That's the second joint biggest faller. We have the Essential Edition for Viticulture, that's down 3 positions. And at 44, again, check out my video, including the expansion solo playthrough for Cartographers, a flip and write, roll and write style game. There's another game by Georgia Dan coming to the channel potentially soon as well, and that's a joint second biggest faller. Jaipur, I believe I've got a video out for this too, for the second edition, maybe the first edition, and it is up 3 positions. Next, we have Next Station London. Now, there's a new version of this, Tokyo, I believe it is, up 3 positions, and check out my playlist because I think Matthew Dunstan is behind it. Interestingly, not on the front cover. Then we have, let's just check, okay. Then we have Obsession, also on boardgamearena. So this is an interesting game in sort of the 18th century. I've only played it online and I didn't enjoy it too much, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, some reason or another, I think we are out of whack for this positioning, because it should next be Root Up, which is down 2 positions. So there it is. There's Root, averaging 2 plays per month. And check out my my Fort video as well, by more videos by Leader Games, and Ahoy is on its way as well. So I do have Ahoy, looking forward to playing it some more. Then up we have got, well, Ra again, I do apologise for what's going on here, is up 2 positions, 3rd least plays per player. We also have Planet Unknown, so things are out of whack, apologies going on with this, with Ra up 2 positions, 3rd least plays per player, and then Planet Unknown is up 2 positions as well. This is at 38. Then we have Can't Stop, up 6 positions, that evergreen on boardgamearena. We've then got Disney Locana, it's the 2nd highest rise of this collectible card game, 2nd most plays per player, and the least time spent playing. It's a Wonderful World, up 1 position, also on boardgamearena, and Revive is the 2nd highest new entry, up 23 positions. Looks very fascinating by Aporta Games, with lots of designers behind it, as you can see in the background, top of the screen. Then we've got Scythe, so this is down 7 positions. Highest position has been 4th. Again, the sequel to Scythe is Expeditions, which has just dropped off the list. And now we've got 7 Wonders. Now this is the 1st edition, because you can see it's got 2 to 7 players. I have tried it as a 2, and it wasn't that good. I hoped it might be better than it was. But the 2nd edition combined with this makes this a lot higher up, because it's around the 100 mark overall. The next up at 31 with Flamecraft, least plays per player. It's up 1 position though. Ticket to Ride is down 3 positions. I've just bought the French app version as well. And then we've got Space Place by John D. Clare. This is up 4 positions. And at 28, we have got by Blue Cocker Games, Welcome to. Now again, I prefer the Welcome to the Moon. It's the best of the 3 so far. Then we have Point City. It's the highest new entry by AEG, so maybe that's replacing Point Salad potentially. And also Flat Out Games. So we're now halfway through the list. Obviously check out my Linktree channel as well, where you can find competitions, but they are time sensitive and they do disappear. Obviously head through to Facebook to join the discussion over there, and also Instagram, over 4,000 followers at time of recording. And you can of course find other stuff too, such as supporting the channel via Patreon, and there's about 3,200 posts. So here we've got Sagrada, then we've got Marvel Champions, a card game, most plays per players, least time spent playing. And then we have got Splendid Duel, down 1 position at 24. Brass, let's check out my video for that. Brass Birmingham, second least plays per player. King Domino, love this game, down 1 position, check out my video for that. And Just One, where I mentioned before, I was the first person in the UK when there was a prototype where I was demonstrating the game at the inaugural Tabletop Gaming Live event in 2018. And I correctly predicted it would win Game of the Year. From 2014 we have Patchwork. Now, funny enough, next year is the 10th anniversary of Patchwork. I wonder if there might be a big box or some sort of expansion or some sort of 10th anniversary going on. Maybe. Okay, then next up we have Carcassonne in at 19. Been to Carcassonne, down 3 positions, and like Patchwork, by the way, I do have an Uwe Rosenberg playlist, having played over 30 games by this fantastic designer. Okay, so what do we have next? We have got Spirit Island. This is a game predominantly played by solo players. It is cooperative though, but it's predominantly founded and used by solo players. I played it to 2. My teach that somebody taught me with didn't go too smoothly. I'm happy to retry it again though. A tower defensive style game with some interesting asymmetric characters. Next up, Everdell. Well, I've got the complete edition behind me, but here we have Everdell down 3 positions at 17. We've then got the Quacks of Quedlinburg, the excellent Quacks of Quedlinburg. Highly recommend the French edition, where it's like metallic cauldrons. That's what I've got with a lovely insert as well. But check out my various playlists, whereby we're having some more Quack stuff coming soon. And check out Instagram, where again you can see me literally in front of those buildings behind you, because it is a real place. And very little in the way of Quacks being played there, bizarrely. Now, the Castles Burgundy is up 3 positions at 15. I'll come back to that in a second. But we have Splendor, also on this list already, is Splendor Duel, down 2 positions at 13. Earth is the second biggest fall in players by Inside Up Games. Check out my other videos by Inside Up. And Seven Wonders Duel is down 3 positions. Now, I do prefer Seven Wonders. I know I'm in the minority, but I just like, or I dislike the luck. I prefer the drafting elements. Scouts, check out my video for this, down 1 position. Also, the Castles Burgundy Special Edition. So there we go. It is the highest riser, up 21 positions, biggest gain in players. That's 830 players. Dune Imperium in at 9, third biggest fall in players. We have then got ourselves Lost Ruins of Arnek. I've now got for the first and second expansion, and I've got a lovely wooden insert, and that is down 1 position at 8. So check out my videos for that and my CGE playlist, and Court of Horror, etc. Sea Salt and Pepper, or yep, paper that is. It's the third biggest game in players, much better in person than Boardgamearena, and I look forward to trying out the expansion too. Terraforming Mars is down 1 position at 6. We've then got Heat Pedal to the Metal, which is now the 61st game, best game of all time, according to BoardGameGeek, where Quacks is 60th. I haven't enjoyed it much on Boardgamearena though. I want to try in person. I know a few people who have it. It's the second biggest gain in players, third highest riser, which brings us in at number 4, Cascadia, no change. Number 3, no change for Azul, but it is the biggest fall in players, 467 fewer players. No new Azul this year at the Spiel Essen Fair. We then have Wingspan, is no change there, and of course no change for Arc Nova, which is averaging over 3 plays a month, second most time spent playing. Well, that is it. That has been September. Loads of videos coming soon, including that whole video from Spiel Essen Fair this weekend at time of recording. Check all the other stuff obviously on the channel. Let me know what you're up for, and I'll speak to you and figure out other stuff I can do as well. But for now, back to the table.